Good morning and happy 31st of October. I hope you're having a lovely day. Did you enjoy your lay-in? I did. So for us the clocks went back and so we got an extra hour in bed. So yeah, I kind of feel like I got up really late this morning, but I did enjoy it. It is raining here in Blighty today and I will just be pottering around. I've got to get stuff ready for work. So my new term starts tomorrow. So I'll be getting ready for that and yeah, just pottering around, maybe having a little bit of just chill out time as well. But I thought I would hop on here to answer some of the questions that I may not have answered throughout Vlogtober. So there aren't too many of them, but I just wanted to kind of catch up with you on that really. So I'm going to pop my glasses on because otherwise I can't see a thing. We'll get started. So Carol says, I look forward to seeing the blanket as it grows. Love the colours. What size are you going for? I think you mean the one that I cast on a couple of days ago. I'm steaming up already. Just had a shower, so my hair's still a bit damp. Yeah, that blanket, it measures about 1 metre wide and I'm going to do 1 metre square and then add a border. So it's going to be like just a good sized black blanket. That's my plan. Sarah from Young Mugs, hi Sarah, and a few other people asked about that crochet blanket pattern and asked what it was. It's just a tutorial by Hooked by Robin. I will link it again below, or if I forget, I think it was on yesterday's part. So was that part 11? I can't even remember. But yeah, I will try and link it down below. It just gives you the basic tutorial of the stitch, and then yeah, I'm going to add my own border. Okay, Debbie and quite a few other people have asked me throughout Vlogtober, and I have answered before, is what is the music I use? It is from a site called Upbeat with 2 P's, and the music that I used is by Johnny Easton, and it is basically a royalty-free site where you can download music, and I just really liked his piano playing. So that's that. Deb asked, what on earth is a vegetable cobbler? A vegetable cobbler is, a cobbler is basically, I think, a pie that hasn't got a base. I think that's the terminology for a cobbler. You can get fruit cobblers, vegetable cobblers, beef cobbler, chicken cobbler, anything. But how I know a cobbler is where you have your vegetables in like a stewy kind of sauce and then you put dumplings on the top. I think it might be a north of England term because when we go up and see our friends, quite often we all have cobbler. But I'm not sure, so please, you know, if anybody knows, then do let me know. Okay, what else have we got? So Sasselbean, I'm not sure if I've pronounced that right, asked about using, what about a darker yarn for the yoke and the lighter one for the body of the ranunculus? So this is about the new sheepies yarn that I bought, and I had 2 skeins and they were quite different colourways, but I hadn't noticed. I actually went onto a warehouse and couldn't find the pound cake colourway, or I could find it, but it had sold out. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but a different coloured yoke could be quite nice. Thanks for that. What else have we got? Priscilla says, I'm a very new crocheter, but I think I could manage one like you have finished. Was it a kit? If so, where can I find it? I think you probably mean this blanket here. This is the Battenberg blanket by Sherry Poole. There's a link below to my Ravelry project page, and if you click on that, you will find it on there. The yarn that I used was a kit, so sheepies do these boxes that are about that big and they do different colours that all kind of go together in those boxes. So I used one of those with some white. So the actual yarn was a kit, but not the pattern, if you see what I mean. Okay, what else have we got? Dorothy says, I'm really enjoying your Vlogtober. Thank you, Dorothy. I have a question. Do you still sew? I really enjoyed your sewing vlogs and blog and would love to see more if you are still enjoying sewing. I actually thought about sewing in the summer and I started sewing and it just didn't hold my interest. So I used to sew a lot of vintage patterns, 1940s, 1950s dresses, all sorts of things. But yeah, I think I've just moved on from that for a while. I wouldn't say I would never sew again, but at the moment it's not something that I'm planning on doing. I had a comment quite a long time ago. I think it was on the first part that I did, from Laura saying, just wondering what the vest was that I was wearing. That was the hand spun vest. It was a Stockholm slipover, which you can find on Ravelry. And I think that is about it. So the other couple of things I just wanted to say is thank you to those people that made a donation to Raystede Animal Sanctuary. That was so kind of you and really lovely. And yeah, I was really touched. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to Raystede in the vlog part that it was on, if that makes sense. On that, I want to say episode, but it isn't, is it? On that vlog. And I will also put it down below. So if anyone would like to make a donation to the sanctuary, they are free to do so. And the other thing was I checked my emails last night, and lovely Tina has sent me the Cargill cow pattern as a gift for doing Vlogtober. So thank you so much, Tina. That was really kind. You really didn't have to, but I do love that cow, and I will talk more about that on my upcoming podcast, which will be probably in a week or two. I do this for fun. I do it because I love it, and I love the interaction with all of you, but I don't earn anything out of it, so it's just a hobby of mine. So, but it is really nice every now and then to find that people have made a donation or a little gift, so thank you. Right, I think I'm going to start getting on my day, because to be honest I haven't achieved very much yet, but I am going to cook another pumpkin, and I'm going to make a pumpkin pie, which I've never had. I've never tried pumpkin pie before. The roasted vegetable soup, or roasted pumpkin and garlic soup yesterday, was absolutely amazing, so I am going to have that again for my lunch today. But this little fella I think is going to be a pie, so yeah. Anyway, I will touch base with you a bit later. Probably tell from the light that it is much later, so Leon has been clearing out all the gutters and I had to hold the ladder. I needed much more suitable PPE than what I had because it was very messy, very stinky. So the pumpkin pie is in the oven and I'm going to sit down with my book and relax for a little while.